Okay, so we're continuing with Amud Yommi. We're on Yud Ches Amud Beis. We were towards the top. We're still in the middle of the whole concept of tzadikim b'misasam kruim chayim, and the question if the mesim don't know anything, as Rav Chia is going to say. We had just finished saying where the pasuk says ben ish chai. So the Gemara says Ata Kuli Alma was b'nei mesin, and it was the whole world b'nei mesim. Ela ben ish chai means shafilu b'misaso korei chai. That the idea is that tzadikim afilu b'misasam kruim chayim Yehoyada. The father of Benayahu was a tzaddik gamor. He was the Rosh Sanhedrin. So the Gemara continued that Rav Pe'alim Mikav Tze'el, that he was Riba V'kibetz Po'alim LaTorah. Right? He multiplied and he gathered lots of people to learn Torah, teach Torah. The simple pshat again is that it's a name of a place in Nachalat Bnei Yehuda, but here Reb Chia darshans the pasuk. It continues, Hu ikat shnei Ari el Moav, shelo hiniach kamoso lo b'mikdash harishon v'lo b'mikdash hasheni. Right, Ariel being the another name of the Beis HaMikdash. The pshat of the pasuk is that he hit two Sarei Moav, and the Gemara darshans two Ariel, the two Batei HaMikdash, Ariel bin Beit HaMikdash, as it says in Yeshayahu, Hoy Ariel, Ariel Kiryat Chana David. And here it's called Ariel Moav, because David and Shlomo who built the Bayit, and they came from Ruta Moaviyah. So it's Benayahu, excuse me, it's Benayahu who hit, and the Shnei Ariel Moav, the Shnei Batei Mikdash, that they weren't Shelo Haya Bahem Kamotum. They weren't like them. Okay. Then we continued in the pasuk, B'hu Yarad V'Yikat Ha'ari B'tocha Be'abor B'yom Hashalak. Se'ikad Amri D'Tavar Gezize D'Bardov and Nachat V'Taval. Some say he, as we said last time, breaking the pieces of ice and hail that covered up the pit on a sunny day, on a winter day, with full of snow, and he went and dipped in the mikvah to be la'asok b'torah. And even though the takan of Balkari is only done through Ezra Sofer much later after Benayahu, he was makabel himself a midas chasidus to be dipping in for Balkari, because before he was being osek ba Torah. That's one pshat within Rashi. So this is like the Bor Mayim. The other pshat is V'Kadamri the Tana Sifra the Beira B'Yoma de Sisva, that he learned all of the Sifri, the Torah's Kohanim, on one day of the Chorif. Now we go back to talk about, is it really true that the Meitim Einam Yodim Me'uma? By Meitim Einam Yodim Me'uma, we say these are the Rishayim that even B'chayim Kruyim Meitim. They don't know anything. I mean, they make themselves Ke'einam Yodim, that they don't know about the Yom HaMisa, and then they are Chotei. Rav Chia proves that Rishayim, even in their Chayim, are called Meisim Shneimar, as the pasuk in Yechezkel says to Tzidkiyahu HaMelech, V'ata Chalal Rasha Nisi Yisrael. So Tzidkiyahu, the Yechezkel calls to Tzidkiyahu, you're a Chalal Meit Rasha, right? Even though he's alive, because Rishayim b'misasam are kroim chayim. That's the first pshat of Yechezkel to Tzidkiyahu HaMelech. From Dvarim Yud Zayin, Apishnai Medim, Oh Shlosha Edim Yumat Mate. So how does the Torah call it already a mate? If because the idea is once they have it, the V'bayisem Mehacha Apishnai Medim or Shlosha Edim Yumat Mate, right? Chayu, how are you calling him a mate? He's still alive. Ela Mate Meikara. But it's saying that after it's been clear through the Edom that he's a Rasha, he's considered a mate already from the beginning, because Rishayim b'chayim are kruyim mesim, and this is what Reb Chia said to Rav Yonatan about meitim ein yobidim umad. They're talking about Rishayim that are called meitim b'chayim, and then it says that they don't know anything, as we had said, that they ignore the concept of Yom HaMisa, and they are being chotei. The Reb Chia and Reb Yonatan had explained where the Meitim Yodim, what's going on. The Gemara is going to talk about, did the Meitim really know what happens amongst the living, right? Because Bnei Reb Chia Nofak Lekir Yasa, they went out to work in their achuzot, in their cities. Iyakar lehu talmidayu. They forgot their learning. They were mitzara themselves. They were painting themselves to figure out, to remember what they learned. They said to their friends, Yoda avun b'hai tzara. Does our Abba Reb Chia, who died, know the tzara that we are having right now? Amalei idach, one brother said, Mina Yoda. How do you know that he died? I mean, how would he know? He's dead. V'oksiv yichibdu banav. Velo yeda. Right? The banav of the mate are yitkabed, and he doesn't know. Right? Yitkabed here meaning in pain. So Amalei idach, the other says, V'chilo yada, he doesn't know. Right after that, Ach b'saro alav yichav v'nafsho alav te'eval. From Rav Yitzchak, the parish of the pasuk is kasher rima lameis k'machat b'basar chai. The mate feels the pain, right? The mate feels the pain, just like a needle to the basar chai. And therefore, our Father does know the tsar. So we have a machloket, the concept of does the Father know or the dead know the pain? The Gemara says no proof. Amrei, they say bitzara didhu yadi. He knows his own tsar, right? But bitzara da'achrina, he doesn't know. As the Gemara, is that really true? The Meidim don't know what's going on over here. Vatanya, we have a whole story over here to describe it. Ma'isa b'chasid echad. Some people say that that's Eliyahu Hanavi. Ma'isa b'chasid echad shenasan dinar. Or some say the Maharsha brings down anytime it says the word chassid, it's talking about Rav Yehuda bar Eloi or Rav Yehuda ben Bava. Ma'isa b'chasid echad shenasan dinar la'ani. He gave a dinar to tzedakah be'erev Rosh Hashanah b'shanei batzoros, in the times of famine. V'iknatito ishto. He's like, why? She's angry at him, right? Why are you giving so much money? It's famine, and we're not doing so well. V'holach v'lam b'beis hakvaros. Right? He went to Anleil Rosh Hashanah b'beis hakvaros. The Maharsha says, how can a chassid like Rav Yehuda bar Eloi go do that? Right? All right. So therefore, some of that say it's only in a dream. Right? Some say this is all a dream. V'shamash de ruchos. Right? The Gemara here is calling mesim ruchos, because an Adam has a nefesh, a ruach, and a neshama. The nefesh is the physical, the neshama is the tzura, the ruchni, and the ruach is the middle that's mechaber, the nefesh and the neshama together all of his life. So the neshama, once he dies, the neshama goes up, the guf goes to the afar, and the ruach doesn't totally separate, but it's nishta here, nishta there. It's both over here. So v'lam b'beis hakoros v'shamash de ruchos, of two girls that had died. Shemisapot zulazu. Amrachad al chaverta. One said to his friend, Chaverti, boi v'nashut ba'olam v'nishma me'achorei ha'pargata. Let's go listen to what's going on, right, between the world and bein hashchina. Ma purot ba'olam hazeh. What's going to happen this year? What type of punishment? Amr chaverta ini yichola. I can't come next to you. Shani kfur b'machatzelet shel kanim. Right. I am totally in machzelet of reeds, and I'm embarrassed to leave. Right? There's a tzlach here that explains it differently, that as long as the body is not totally near kav, the ruach cannot totally leave from the guf. But it could be also that she's mitbayesha to leave in such a malbush bazui. She came from mishpacha of aniyim that way. But okay. So whatever that means, El l'chiat, you go. Umashat shomat. What do you hear? Tell me imrli. Halachahi. She went v'shatov. She went back to the beis hakfaros. From lachaverta, no. Chaverti ma shamat me'acharei barkod. Amala shamati shekol azarea. Anybody who plants in the field berevir rishona, in the first tkufa of rain shivasar of Mar Cheshvan, barad malkeh oto. The barad's gonna hit it the samach to the second one, right, which is 23rd of Mar Cheshvan. So when the chassid heard these words, halachu v'zar b'reviyah shniya, he says, I'm not going to get messed up in the first one because the bar is going to hit it, and therefore the tfu of the kol olam kulo in the 17th of Mar Cheshvan laka, but the tfu of this chassid, right, lo laka, because he waited on to do later. The shana acher is the same thing. Halach this chassid v'lam v'esakvar v'sham alsan shtei bruchos shemisapa zuzu. Amr chad l'chaverti boi v'nashut ba'olam v'nishma me'achrei ha'pargad ma'porna ba'olam. Amr l'chaverti I am there. Right? Maybe she thought that the mechzalat already got done and she could be mishtachrer me'aguf. Something's changed from year 1 to year 2. El chiyat, you go mashat shomat boi v'imrili. Al chavashato ba v'amrla chaverta chaverti. What'd you hear behind the bargon? Amrla shamati shkol zareb revia shnia. This time, shidafon, a very strong wind, malke oto, and will dry it out. Halach v'zara b'revia rishona. Shakol alam kula. So therefore now they went to the first one. Shakol alam shkulo nishtaf through the shidafon. Right? Vishalo, he didn't. Lo nishtaf. Amalo ishto. How did you know this? Maybe ma ishtakad. Last year, shakolam kulo lakad by barad. Vishacholo lakad. Now the whole world got this shidafon, this dry wind. Vishachalo nishtaf. So zachla. The Chassid said everything that happened in the Leil Rosh Hashanah Beis HaKvaros. Amro lo ayu yamim timach nafla katata. There was a fight between ishto, the wife of that Chassid, between ima, of the girl that died. Amrullah. The wife of the chassid said to the mother of the girl, "L'chi varech bitech shikvura b'machzal shakanim." The shana acheret, the next year, halach the chassid v'lon b'beis hakvaros v'shama otam rucha shemesapet zu zu. Right? I'm not sure about that. What that fight was about. V'shama otam rucha shemesapet zu zu. Amallah chaverti boy v'nashu ba'olam v'nishma machrei aprakot ma'apor nabal olam. Amallah chaverti anichi. Enough. Dvarim shbeini leveinech. Kfar nishmu bein achayim was already heard already. The Gemara says, Alma, what do we see? Yadu, the Mesim know what's going on bein achayim, because the Ruach Yada what to say to the mother. The Gemara says, no, Delma inashachrini shachiv azav amalu. Maybe there was a different person that died after the mother of the Yalda who fought with the Ishto of the Chassid and told her what happened bechayav. The Gemara brings another proof about the Meitim Yodim, what happens in the world. Tashma from the following Maisa. Ziri hamimafkid zuze gabi ushbu zaychti. Ziri gave money by a balbayis. Ad asiv asa lechi rav shchiva. Until he came back from the Beit Midrash, his wife died, or this woman died, and Ziri didn't know where she hid the money. Also basra lachatzar mavis. Ziri went to the Beis HaKvaros. Armala zuzi hechi. Where's the money? Amalei, she said to him, Zil shakilna mitusi in sinor de dasha betoch plon. Go take it from the hole underneath the door in this specific place. Ve'emalali iman, say to my mother, right? Shetashali misarkrai v'go offside the kuchlo b'hadei planisa das l'machar. Go tell my mother to send me my comb and the blue eyeliner, right? That with that person, because they're going to die and come tomorrow. Alma Yadi. So what do we see? That the Balat Habayit, she knew what was going on. The Gemara says, Dilma Duma, no, maybe the Malach Mavis over there, Kadim Machazlu, came and announced to the Sharmeitim, you should know, Plonis is coming. But all the other things in Chaim, they don't know. Another proof to say that the Meitim know what's going on in life. Tashma, Davud Shmuel, Havakabdi Gabi Suze the Asmi. That the father of Shmuel was, they would give him, he was the treasurer for the Yisomim. Ki nach nafshe. Lo avi Shmuel gabe. When the father of Shmuel died, Shmuel was not next to him, and his father didn't get to tell him where the money of the Yisomim were. Therefore, they didn't give back the money to the Yisomim. Correlate the Shmuel, bar ochel zuze diasme, the son of the person who ate up the kes of the Yisomim. Also, basrei lechatzar mavis. So Shmuel went to his father, to the Beis HaKvaros. He found the Mesim sitting there in a circle outside of their kever. Amalahu Bina. I wanted to ask my father. His name is Abba. Amalei the Ruchos Abba Tuvi Ikachan. There's a lot of people called Abba here. Amalei Shmuel says Bina. I need my father who's called Abba Bar Abba. Amalei there's a lot of Abba Bar Abba Nami Tuvi Ikachan. Amalei Shmuel says Bina. I need Abba Bar Abba, the father of Shmuel. Heichal, where is he? Amalei Slikum Masifta the Rakia. He already went to Yeshiva Shalmal. Hadachi Chazi Levi the Yosef Abarai. Shmuel saw Levi that had died already sitting outside of the Mesim. Amalei Shmuel said to Levi, Amai Yasvi Abarai, why are you sitting outside of the circle? He says, my time alo salik. Why didn't you go up to the Yeshiva Shalmal? Amalei Levi says, Damali, because they said to me, Kol Henach Shni, to go sick to the Masifta the Rabbi Yafis. Right? For those years that I didn't, that lo nechnasta, you didn't go into the yeshiva of Rav Apis, v'achlashte ledaite. and through that you caused Rabbi Afis, a tsar, you're not going up to Yeshiva Shel Mala. Therefore Levi didn't go up, because he didn't sit in the eagle together, right? Why? Because the kavod that he didn't show in the base medrash there. Right? The father came of Shmuel. Shmuel saw that he was crying and laughing. Amarle, Shmuel says to his father, "My time akabachis. What's the reason why you're crying?" Amarle, de la agol causes, because zman akarov, I'm coming to you. Shmuel says, "My time achichsa. What's the reason why you are laughing?" So the Aviv answered him, "The chashivas b'hay alma tuva, because you're very chashiv in this world, according to many people." Amarle, chashiv nula Levi. If I'm chashuv, then bring Levi up to Yeshiva Shamala bischuti. And that's what he says, Vailu Levi, and he comes, and Vailu Levi, and Levi went up to Yeshiva Shamala. Amalei Shmuel said to his father, Zuzi the Yasmi Echa. So now the bottom line, where's the Zuzim of all the Yasmi? Amalei, Taviv, he said, Zil Shakilna Ba'amsa de Rechaya. Go, take them from the mill. Eloi V'tasi Didan. The Elyonos V'tachtonos are there. Right, umitzi diasmi, and the ones in the middle are the ones of these somim. Amalei Shmuel says, "My time avdachi." What's the reason you did that? Why'd you hide it? It's in this way. Amalei, the father said, "Because ikanuvi ganavi megam mididan. If they're going to steal it, they'll steal our money, which is lamala, and they won't steal the kes of the yisomim. Vi achla ara achla mididan. And if the adama, where it's hidden, will mess up the kesef again, that will be our money." Right, because lamata and not the kesef for the yisomim. So we see again alma yadi. So we know Avuda Shmuel knew yada that Shmuel is considered an adam chashav ben achayim. So we know that Mesim yodim what's going on b'chayim. The Gemara says no, Mesim don't know what's going on b'chayim. There's no proof that Ava Shmuel knew about Shmuel, right? Because Dilmashani Shmuel is different. Came in the chashav kadmiyam achasri. Again, since there's an adam chashav came and announced b'shamayim, the name also panu makom. Right, so Avuda Shmuel then understood that Shmuel was considered an Adam Chashuv.